Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the channel. We are moving again. We are all packed up, and this morning we are heading out. Something a little different, a little bit of the same at the end of the week, but for the beginning of the week, something a little different. But once we get on the road and we get settled in traveling, I will get back with you guys and let you know what we got going on. Just like that, we are on the road, guys. We are on the road for this week's adventure or journey. But first of all, let's get the pleasantries out of the way. Welcome back. If you are new to our channel, love to have you. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And also click on the little bell, the notification bell. That'll give you guys a heads up every time I post a video. But for those of you guys that are back and you are loyal followers of our channel, great to have you. I hope you guys are enjoying our content. But as mentioned in the intro video or in the intro clip, today we're doing something a little bit different. I mean, towards the end of the week, it's stuff that we've done already. But what we're doing for the next 2 nights is something different. So, having said that, this year while we attended the RV show in Tampa, Florida, the Super Show, we like going around the exhibition halls and looking at all the kiosks and all the the new things that they have to offer. And a lot of companies what they do is they offer free stays at certain resorts for you to come out and check them out. And not that I am a big believer in a free sandwich. I don't believe there's nothing free in this world. However, companies do often have promotions just to show off their property, and this is one of those that we took advantage of. We put our name on a raffle, and we actually won, although I think everybody kind of wins. So in winning, we got a 2-night free stay at a place called Thousand Palms Resort. That is yet to be determined. I'll let you guys know. Thousand Palms Resort is in a place up here in northern Florida, or right around Ocala. It's called Lake Panasoffkee. And we're gonna go check it out. Like I said, we got a 2-night stay. And in addition to the new 2-night stay, if you attend the, I want to say 60-minute, I mean, it's a small place, but according to the map, or it appears to be small. I'll let you guys know on that also. If you attend the 90-minute presentation, you also get another promotion of 21 free camping days to be utilized in one of their 9 resorts in their group. But more on that a little later. So we're going to go up here. We're going to stay for free 2 nights at Thousand Palms in Lake Panasoffkee. We're going to check it out. And I'll fill you guys in a little bit more on the resort and the promotion and see how that goes. And then towards the end of the week, we're going to go back up north and visit my buddy Mark and his wife Jamie, and then stop in Orlando, and then we'll be back home. But for now, that's what we got going on in this adventure, this journey. So hang around, and I'll let you guys know how this goes. All right, so we made it to Thousand Palms RV Resort. Haven't walked around yet. I may do that in a little bit. But during the summer, if you're camping in Florida, the one thing that you look for in campsites is exactly what I got going on right here. I'll show you a couple pictures. A complete canopy with some shade. Trust me, it helps out your air conditioners a great deal. So much so that when I pulled up to the office to check in, originally the site that they had given me, which was site number 8, which is exactly where I'm at, is electric and water only. Remember, I'm only here for 2 nights. Electric and water only. She had put me in site 121, which is over there right next to that avalanche, completely in the sun, but it's a full hookup site. So she gave me a choice. Some would agree, some would disagree with me. Easy choice for me. I'd rather go without sewer. I'm only here 2 nights, remember. I'd rather go without sewer in complete shade than with sewer in 100-degree weather. So that's what we got going on. We made it. Thousand Palms Resort, quote unquote. Tomorrow is our tour that we have to go through. I'm going to walk around the campground here in a little while. I'm going to go have something to eat. And I'll bring you guys a little footage of this actual campground and then tell you what is it that they're going to show us tomorrow. Because to be honest with you, I have no idea. All right, good morning, guys. It is another day. It is the next day here at Thousand Palms RV Resort. As promised, I told you guys I was going to give you an update of what we got going on here. So that's what I'm going to do this morning. We already had our tour. It was at 8:30. Yep, we got up early to get that out of the way. But before I give you guys some information, let me tell you guys how we got here. So during the RV show in Tampa, we did a raffle and we won. Like I said, we want to stay here. At the time, we had to pay $40. It was a marketing, we had to pay $40 guaranteeing that we would attend this, presentation here at Thousand Palms. So we had to pay it then at the RV show back in January. And part of the deal was that we would get that money back. That we would get that money back the day that we did the presentation here. Now, having said that, this morning we met up with Ashley Strauss, a very nice young lady here at Thousand Palms. And we also met a part of the sales team, another young lady up at the front office. Her name, I believe, is Stephanie. We met them this morning and she gave us a tour. Now, let me start off and let me prefix this by saying that their job here at Thousand Palms, those 2 young ladies, their job here at Thousand Palms is probably the most difficult job that there could possibly be. And why do I say that? Because this resort is it's not even in the infant stage. They are still in the weeding out process to eventually make this resort a resort, to be able to call it a resort. I mean, this place does have a pool, it does have shuffleboard, it has pickleball court, basketball, it has a building right here which is like a meeting hall, and they have activities and stuff like that. But you know, let's be fair, it's all older things, okay? Not that they're run down or not that they're not taken care of. They're just very old, okay? Very old. Now, you know, couple that with the fact that this resort sits on State Road 44, which is about 18 miles just west of I-75 or the Ocala area. Basically, the point I'm trying to make there is you're basically in the middle of nowhere. Having said that, in a nutshell, what they're selling you basically is a dream. They're selling you a what's to be, what's coming, okay? They're not selling you a deeded property. They're not selling you an RV spot. They are selling you a membership to their organization, which is called Travel Parks of America. Now, Travel Parks of America itself has 11 campgrounds. It has Lake Panasoffkee here in Florida. It has 1 in Georgia. It has 1 in upstate New York. It has 2 in Ohio, 1 in Pennsylvania, 1 in South Dakota, 2 in Minnesota, and 2 more that slipped my mind. There are 11 total. 11 total. This one in particular, this one being the most, or the latest one to come into the program. They haven't even started they've yet to break ground here. There's nothing here. This campground is an older campground that was bought by Travel Parks of America in the hopes of future becoming in hopes of becoming a resort to add to their group of 11. But this one right now is in extreme need of repair, and that's why I say that they have a very, very tough job ahead of them. They really do. They're selling you sand. They're selling you dirt. Now, there is a bright side to this whole presentation here today, and the young ladies up at the front office, they understood it. I realize that they're working, that they have a job to do, and they're working, and their job is to basically sell you a membership to either Travel Parks of America, which is the owner of this park, and or they sell you memberships to Coast to Coast. Now, Coast to Coast, that's a whole nother topic, a whole nother video for another day. Coast to Coast actually makes, if we were to purchase a program from these 11 facilities, Coast to Coast kind of just makes it a little bit more enticing. It makes it a little bit more doable because of the amount of campsites that they have in their system. Coast to Coast is exactly that. It's another basically membership so that you can stay at parks at a very, very reduced rate, coast to coast, countrywide. So that's a whole nother video, a whole nother topic. But what makes this presentation a little bit more enticing is, and what really attracted my attention is the fact that they offer, for coming to this program, okay, for coming to this presentation, the $40 that we paid up front in January, they gave it back to us in a Visa credit card. Okay, so that's a Benny. Let me start off by saying that's a plus because we got our money back and we're staying here 2 nights for free. Okay, in addition to those $50, and I'll be as brief as possible to tell you why this became a little bit more enticing for us to do. In addition to that, they gave us a $500 credit towards specific things, cruises, airlines. You got to go on a website and you got to put in what you're doing, and you get a $500 credit there. So if it works and if it actually does come to fruition, that's a huge plus. $500 off of something else. That's not bad. But what really caught our attention is that if you came to this presentation, they would provide you 21 additional free stays at any one of their 11 resorts throughout the country, and the ones that I just mentioned, 21 free days, okay, providing you go during the off-peak. Now, their off-peak in just about every single resort is the summer months. So if you're willing to travel in mid-August, September, October, which we are, or early in the year, you get to stay at any one of those resorts for free, 21 days. So when you do the math, you're talking in excess of $1,000 of free stays. So that's a huge Benny as far as I'm concerned. It'll give us the opportunity to visit these other campgrounds that they offer, and that way we'll be able to see something tangible at these other campgrounds. Not to say that I'm going to become a member of Travel Parks of America or Coast to Coast. I have my reservations with those type of memberships. Some of them are really good. We were 1,000 Trails members for a while. I'd still like to say that I got my money's worth out of 1,000 Trails, but I'm not sure if I'm willing to jump into another membership. But it is because of those other perks that we ended up coming over here and seeing if there is such a thing as a free lunch. So that's it. That's the scoop of what we're doing here. We're only here 2 nights. If you guys want to tour this facility or want to look into Travel Parks of America, your nearest resort, if you're from Florida, is right here in Lake Panasoffkee, right off of State Road 44. I highly recommend come out here, visit Ashley, and I forget the other lady's name. I think I mentioned it a minute ago. Stephanie or something like that. I don't remember, but Ashley for sure. Give her a call. I already told her we are going to go ahead and make reservations at these other campgrounds. And if I decide to purchase into the travel, because remember, you can't get the coast to coast unless you come in through one of these. Coast to coast is an add-on, membership. You have to get this membership first. So I already told them, and I'm a man of my word, if I decide to buy into this program, which isn't really expensive, but it's not cheap either. It's a year membership for I think $2,900, and you could stay 2 weeks in, depending on which membership you get, 2 weeks in, 1 week out, and blah blah blah. Or they have a $5,000. They have a $5,000 one, which is 5 years commitment. Whatever. You guys get it. I already told them if I decide to buy it, I would buy it from them first, because they're the ones out here that the company is asking them to sell dirt. Good morning, welcome back to the channel. It is another day and another day of travel. We are on the road, but unfortunately we are back on the way home. We had just spent, well, once we left that place in Lake Panasoffkee, I stopped up at Fort White, Florida, at my buddy's house again, helped them out. We had it was just an overnight stay. Went to dinner, did a few little things around the around his farm. There was a little shenanigans to be had as well. But had a good time. I always have a good time going up there to visit him. And then after that, we stopped off in Orlando. We stopped off in Orlando to visit my son and his wife, and we also attended a birthday party for my son's mother-in-law. Happy birthday, Aleda. Just a shout out to you. And we had a great time. But today we are back on the road, and we are heading home. We're going to be home for a few weeks, maybe a month or so. And Myrna doesn't know yet, but maybe we have maybe we have another little outing in about 2 or 3 weeks, somewhere around there. But that's it. We are done. Hope you guys enjoyed the little information that I brought you about Lake Panasoffkee and that membership program. But that's it. We'll see you guys at the next one. If you're out there traveling, safe travels to y'all, and try and stay out of this heat. Right now it's like 97 degrees on the road.